Dishonored is a game unlike any other. You play as Corvo, a bodyguard for the Empress who is set up for killing the very woman he was sworn to protect. The story escalates extremely quick, which at first kind of put me off. However, the main theme of the game is revenge, so jumping right into that settled me down quite a bit. You join a group of loyalists who help you get back on your feet after being imprisoned and shunned. Through them, you help restore the throne back to its rightful heir, the daughter of the Empress. The entire story consists of stealthy and creative missions, all of which strike dramatic realism into this world. From cutting down the politics behind the treachery to flat out killing someone who pissed you off in the past, you really start to get embodied in the story progression of the game. I think one of the worst things about the progression was the lack of the main character's voice. The devs did a good job making the cutscenes flow without making Corvo talk. However, there were multiple occasions when I just wanted to have him say something, anything, to strike fear into his enemies. Nonetheless, a story rich in revenge, deceit, and twists really pulls you in. The great thing about this game is that it never forces you to play any specific way. There are always, and I do mean always, alternatives to consider. You can stealthily move along rooftops to reach your goal, use some dark magic to get their way out in the open, or simply cut down everyone in your path with a smile on your face. Even the main objectives of the games have alternatives. What's even cooler is that all these choices affect missions later on and the outcome of the game. Spend too much time getting in fights and high-priority targets, we'll be more careful in later missions. To progress easily through each mission, you are given a few different skills and abilities to aid you. These are earned by collecting runes, which are hidden throughout levels or in objectives. You can choose to spend them on stealth-like skills, or ones that will help you improve your face-to-face combat. The best thing is you don't need a lot of skills to feel like a badass. A one-rune skill that lets you see enemies through walls was my most used skill in the game. While I wish they were offered more skills, as 8 unlockable skills and abilities really doesn't seem to be that much, I had a great time using the ones I decided to unlock. As you venture through each mission, there are other collectibles as well. Bone charms give you equippable passive abilities, which while not essential, definitely can help. Everything else you can pick up as loot gets immediately turned into money. This removes any worries for overstocking your inventory and really is a great system. You can redeem your earned coins for upgrades and ammo in between missions. The game obviously doesn't have any multiplayer, and therefore needs to compensate for the lack of immediate replay value. Some games give you an insane amount of area to explore or missions to complete. Dishonored is a little different. Because you can play so many different ways, the game almost forces you to replay the story with a different mindset, performing different actions that affect the outcome of the game. The Platinum Trophy is certainly a challenge to get, requiring no fewer than 3 playthroughs and a number of different feats to perform. However, unlike other games, I don't feel too intimidated by the potential difficulty of this game. The game is a blast and the story is worth a replay. In the end, Dishonored is a great new IP. Definitely a sleeper title, so I recommend you all pick it up. While I wish there was a New Game Plus option, going for Platinum with multiple playthroughs will certainly not be an issue. The few things that disturbed me at first were quickly forgotten with how fun and rewarding the game is. And overall, I give it a 9 out of 10. It's got a great story, pretty decent replay value for a single-player game, and the originality is highly appreciated. I don't think I'll ever get tired of living the life as an assassin.